What's up, goobers? Today we're going to play a little game I like to call Dyson Sphere Program. So this game is a lot like Factorio and Satisfactory in that you automate, the production of certain things. But what's unique about this is the objective is to create a Dyson Sphere, which is right here, obviously. And yeah, that will be a very lucrative source of power. And also, you get to exploit the resources of an entire star cluster with up to 64 stars, which is what we're going to do. Yeah, it's a whole lot of fun. I played it for about 60 hours so far, and sucked at it pretty bad, but I improved a lot over those 60 hours, and I wanted to go ahead and start a new game here and just kind of get a clean slate. So yeah, I think this will be a whole lot of fun. And wow, here we are. This is our sun. We're going to be building a Dyson Sphere. All right. So what's the name of our system here? Altair. That's cool.
As one of Cosmo and the pioneer of the Dyson Sphere.
So this tutorial guy just grinds my gears. He has the most obnoxious voice. Okay. Cool. Now we get to fly to our new home planet. There's usually... So here we are. So it looks like they updated the planet generation to make it easier from the get-go, which is...
Now you are about to reach the designated planet.
Thank you. Which is much appreciated, but it looks like there's not another planet orbiting our little gas giant here. Which is okay, but I'm not sure what that means for us. Okay. All right, so what you're going to want to do first is deconstruct your little spaceship, and that will give you some items. And you're also going to want a lot of plant fuel and logs to burn in your fuel chamber so you don't run out of energy. You can go ahead and put those hydrogen fuel rods in the fuel chamber. Yeah. So this is it. We got some iron veins over here, some more right here.
You can hold down mouse middle.
Some more copper veins. So this is pretty good. There's 6 of each right next to us, which isn't a whole lot, but I think we can work with that. So we're gonna have to open the technology tree here to research electromagnetism, which will unlock the ability for us to generate electricity, some Tesla towers, which are like power lines, and also some mining machines. So we're gonna go ahead and activate that. But it looks like we need, how many of these? We need 10 electromagnets, and we already have the materials for that. So we can go ahead and produce those, and that will research our technology, which we need to start the game. I'm going to go ahead and get some iron ore just in case I need it, which I probably will. Just let that happen. And there we go. We have researched electromagnetism.
Now the shift key.
So I'm also going to make some wind turbines here because you need at least 2 just to power 1 mining machine. Okay, that guy is very annoying.
One of your production facilities.
I get it. So let's see, we're gonna also want the basic logistics system, which gives us our conveyor belts and sorters and our storage. So let's activate that and go ahead and let's queue up 10 gears here. And 10, what else? 10 of something else. Of these, so looks like we're gonna need more iron and copper. All right, so go ahead and mine some more copper. I knew we were gonna need it. So let's see. There we go. So now our mining machine is powered, so we don't have to do that by hand anymore. And you can just control click that iron ore and it'll put it directly into your inventory. And let's see, now we can make more circuit boards. So I think we need 6. Yep. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and make another mining machine to gather the resources of the copper. Which, there we go. That's good. We're just gonna take all this iron as much as we can. Let's see. Also, the next thing we're going to want to do is automatic metallurgy, which unlocks our smelter and some glass. So we're going to need to make the appropriate components to research that.
You have received the sorter and the conveyor belt, which can achieve full automation.
So 10 of those. And 10 of these. So there we go. As you can see, using the replicator is pretty slow. I mean, 30 seconds just to make these. And what we're going to want to do is automate the production of these. And a whole lot of other things too, to get us a jump start in the game, because this replicator is a huge bottleneck, because it's pretty slow compared to just automating your components and your buildings. But at the beginning here, we can't really avoid it. And that's okay. So, let's see, we've made our other mining machine. So we'll put that right over our resources here. I'm trying to get all of them at once, because I don't want to put 2. There we go, perfect. All right, now we're gonna place a Tesla tower down to cover that with electricity.
You have done building the...
So what we're gonna do is mine all these ores in our immediate vicinity using the mining machine and bring them all together so we can produce our basic components. So yeah, our objective now is to make some mining machines, and let's see if we can research. We're also gonna need the basic assembler. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, make 10 of those, 10 of these. What else do we need? Yeah, okay, to research that we need the blue cubes. So let's go ahead and research some blue cubes. So we're gonna need 10 more of these. And we're gonna need some more iron and copper. So we're gonna make 10 gears, 10 circuit boards. For blue cubes, it was 10 more circuit boards and 10 more gears. Oh, so we already did that actually. So 10 gears. All right, so while that is happening, we are going to queue this up. Let's see. We could do probably 2 mining machines there. 2 over here, 2 over here, so that's 6. 2 over here, 8. 2 over here, 10. 2 over here, and 12. And that should get us all the basic things that we need to get a good start to the game. And I'm just gonna keep harvesting these. Okay, yeah, conveyor belts, cool. And we'll go ahead and make a bunch of conveyor belts, because we're gonna need a ton of those. Dang, all right. Let's see, do we have automatic smelting? I think we do.
When putting a conveyor belt, all you need to do is
All right, cool. I know how to do that. So I think I'm trying to see where we can consolidate all out of our resources. Because I want to bring everything to one point, or to one line. Probably the shortest distance I'm thinking would be maybe over here. Yeah. I don't need to put a mining machine on every single one of these veins, but I think 10 maybe would be a good start. Yeah. So I'm gonna make some of those mining machines. All right, so we're gonna need, well, let's do 10, yeah. So, yeah. All right, what I'm gonna do here is actually smelt some iron ingots, because a lot of things that we're using, that we're building right now, require these.
The sorter is a transportation
Let's see.
filter of cargoes
Ooh.
between facilities. It will
Okay.
automatically transport them as long
I'm
as
gonna
the
put this over
and the
here.
receiving facility
There we go. And I'm gonna move this right there. There we go, perfect. I'm gonna smelt some iron ingots. And then we're gonna go. Ooh, we don't have enough electricity.
After selecting the recipe, you can use the less than key to copy the recipe, and the greater than key to paste the
Okay.
next building that needs to set the same recipe.
I wish this guy would shut up. I mean, he is very annoying. Alright. And of course. So let's bring this around here. And, yeah, perfect.
You have a building without recipe set. Please set the recipe.
I think it's weird that they hired a voiceover guy. I mean, they must have not paid him very well or found a guy off Fiverr, because he didn't he didn't attempt to do any translation, or at least, you know, fix the translation. But I mean, that's okay. I'm not really criticizing that. You know, I mean, the game is great without it. Or, you know, the voiceover notwithstanding. It's just, you know, it would achieve that level of polish if the voiceover was a little bit better. I mean, the performance is great. It's just, I think the script they gave him wasn't the best, and that's okay. On this. All right, so what I did was I have these two mining machines, and I have them outputting into two smelters. And I have one magnet and one iron ingot, and over here I have one copper plate. And the reason I did that is because I'm trying to automate all these basic components, and to do that I'm going to need a lot of those basic components. So I'm just going to go ahead, and this is temporary, and automate the production of these very basic components here. And that way I can build all this stuff much more quickly, and I won't have to rely on my replicator, which, I mean, it takes forever. And what I also am going to need is some more wind turbines, because I'm running out of electricity, and that is going to slow me down significantly. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and walk over here and get some mining machines put down. This is a whole little mini game in itself right here, just trying to get the maximum number of veins covered by a mining machine. I mean, it's tricky. There we go. If you don't get every single one, oh well, I did. So that's good. Let's see. Let's connect our grids here. We're gonna need some more Tesla towers, and for that, we're gonna need more magnets, and more iron ingots, and more copper ingots. So let's make some more Tesla towers. There we go. And that will bring us electricity over here, and we're gonna put some more wind turbines down. There we go. All right, that that is one crazy error sound. Not a huge fan, but that is okay. All right. Let's see, we're making 240 a minute here, and we're making 180 a minute here. So these are gonna have to be put on separate lines. Oh man, we're gonna need so many conveyor belts. So we'll go ahead and queue those up while we are putting down these mining machines. All right, let's see how many we can fit on this. Ooh. All right. There we go. We'll get... Okay, perfect. All right, so we got these copper veins covered, and we're gonna do these. Oh, so I'm about to run out of energy here. So let's put what we have in our fuel chamber along with the coal. And this is just the monotony of the beginning of the game here. It's just you have to keep harvesting these trees, and you can go get some coal. That might actually last longer. I think that's probably more energy dense. But for now, I'm just gonna fill my fuel chamber up with logs, and hopefully that will last me a good bit. See, and it doesn't recharge very quickly. Let's see if we can upgrade anything. Okay, we're gonna upgrade the mecha core. So let's go ahead and make, okay, what else? Mecha core, mechanical frame, inventory, okay. Energy circuit, now that's gonna be useful. So will this. Well, we'll look at those in a minute. Let's go ahead and get some basic stuff set up. That's gonna be it right there. We don't have, there's one that's not, there's two that aren't covered, but you know what, that's okay for now. We don't need to go crazy with this. Oh boy, is this slow. I'm going back over here to get some more iron ingots and some more magnets. And it is a slow crawl. There we go. Okay, now all right, so there is a little resource I like to use called the Dyson Sphere Program Calculator, where it you put in the amount of items per minute that you want of a resource, or not a resource, of a component or a building. And it will tell you everything that you need, how much ore you need, how many veins that you need, and how many buildings that you need, and also how much power you need. So let's say I want to build 180 gears per minute. That's going to require 4 assembling machine Mark 1s, or since the assembling machine Mark 2s crafted a 1x speed, you would only need 3 of those. But I'm going to go ahead and just use 3 of assembling machines Mark 1. Just to simplify things, and that's gonna require 180 iron ores a minute. So let's see here. How many is this producing? 180. Let's see. This is kind of complicated. I did say that I wanted to consolidate everything right here. There's not a whole lot of land, and that's annoying. But I think we can make it work. I think if I get these out of the way, and just put them over here. I already need more electricity. Oh my gosh. Let's go get some coal. This is getting annoying. So I'd say from the beginning, it's probably a good idea to harvest some coal, because that's probably the most energy dense thing you're gonna be able to get. And just let that run for a minute, so you don't pull your hair out when you lose when your fuel chamber is empty. and you have no electricity because it's gonna be annoying. Wow, just like that, we burned all the coal. Huh. Maybe it's a better idea to just burn logs because the coal burns pretty quickly. Sure does. So yeah, for now we're just gonna chop all these trees down. Alright, so what I went ahead and did was put 6 smelters coming from these 2 mining machines to output 360 items per minute, which the conveyor belt, that's the maximum number of cargoes per second the conveyor belt can carry. So if you're going to do more than 6, you're going to have to split up your output lines coming from these smelters. So what we're going to do is put these into a chest. So, you know, we're going to have a little bit extra if we need to take some. And what I'm going to do here is, let's see, let's clean this up a little bit. It's looking a little messy here. Let's get that a little closer, and there we go. Let's see how much copper we're making a minute. Looks like 240. That's what, 120, so that's 360 a minute, so that's good. So we're gonna bring this around over here. And when the total is less than or equal to 360, you can actually converge these 2 lines, and they won't back up. Or they might a little bit, but you'll get the your desired output here from these mining machines. And I am just filling up my inventory here. So what we're gonna do is again put 6 smelters on and on this copper line here, and output 360 copper ingots a minute. So let's see, I need some more smelters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's gonna be one of the first things we're gonna automate because, as you can see, that gets annoying. Okay, so I'm gonna actually bring this copper line around here so we are using space effectively. Let's see, 1, 2, and I don't have enough yet. Oh. So while we're making that, I'm actually going to get some more fuel. Because I'm running out. Home slice. Got some of this, got some of that, got some of this, that, here, and the other. Alright. Cool. Cool beans. There we go. I'm gonna put that in our fuel chamber there. And let's see, we're gonna configure these to copper ingots because we're gonna need a ton of those. And let's see, 1, 2, move that. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, cool. So you can actually press the less than key. It's the arrow pointing left. And then you can press the arrow pointing right key, the greater than key, and paste your recipes onto these buildings here, which is extremely useful. And there we go. Going to need a bunch of these here. All right, and we're gonna need some more electricity. Oh, and some more, apparently. All right, there we go. And now we're gonna output our copper ingots onto this conveyor belt here, which will output 360 items per minute. And that is what our conveyor belt can handle. That is the maximum output of our conveyor belt. And it looks like we're also going to need some magnets. So we're going to need some more iron veins. And where would those be? It's a little dark outside right now, but we'll get to that in a second. Okay, let's actually make some assemblers, because that's what we're going to do next, is make some gears. So let's make 3 of those. Oh, that's going to take a while. So let's go ahead and grab some of these, grab some of this here, and maybe that'll quicken up our queue. And it will. So let's make 3 of those. We're going to put an extra smelter on there because we actually have more output here than we are consuming for our iron ingots. And let's see, what was I making? Another smelter. Yeah, so, and we're going to take these 3 and steal these outputs. Actually. Yeah, so we're going to move this whole line right here. And bring this over here. And set these 3 smelters down. A 1, a 2, a 3. Let's see, put our sorters in. Set these little bad boys to iron ingot. And then do it like that. Do it all special like. Set some of these down. And then we have our assembling machines. And we're going to set these down. And we can put 3 down. And we can set these to gears. And then we're going to bring our output line around here. And then 1, 2, 3. Oh, we actually need inputs for that. And outputs. So we're going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. You know what? Screw it. Let's make a ton. Let's make like 30. There we go, because I'm going to need a bunch of those. So output, input, output, input, output. Oh, what? What did I just do? Input. So this is making, let's see, 60, 180 a minute, and this is producing 135 a minute. So I could actually put another one on to realize this to its full potential. There we go. I don't like to make a whole lot of waste. I mean, it's okay. You know, it's not the end of the world. You know, we might have enough copper for now, so let's put that away. And there we go. All right, so we got some chests. So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to put our, shut up. We're going to put our basic materials here into storage. Yeah, so this does 1.5 a second, which is not enough. We're going to need 360 a minute, which is 6 a second. So let's see, 1.5, 1.5, and 2 more. There we go. Perfect. Same here, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many did I say it was? 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, I did say that. Okay. So that's perfect. We're gonna set this to gear. And yeah, so here we go. We're gonna need some more storage again. So that's that. Let's go ahead and mine this rock. Oh, and look at that. We need some more plant matter. And you know what? Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's put a gatherer on this coal and just output that right into a chest. So we don't have to keep doing this because it's getting annoying, I must admit. So let's put this over here. There we go, perfect. We'll just output that right into a chest. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, so let's see here. We'll get this down. We will, ooh, you know what we could do? We could research the improved logistics system, which takes 100 blue cubes. 100 blue cubes. And you know what? We're actually gonna do that by hand. So 10, 10, 10. How many did I queue? 10, 10, 10. That's 30, 40, 50, 60, 80, 90, 100. So that's gonna take a few minutes. And this is just gonna be temporary. So 4 times 1.5 is 6 a second, which is 360 a minute. Ooh, it looks like we're running out of power. So I'm just gonna sit back and let this run for 6 minutes. It seems like. Just kidding, everyone. I'm actually gonna call it quits for the night. I am exhausted. Stay tuned for the next episode. We're gonna be making blue matrices and pretty much automating every single basic component and building that you need. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. So I hope you guys subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of this series. There's gonna be many more to come. Subscribe, leave a comment. Yeah, let me know what I did wrong. Feel free to leave constructive criticism. Have a good one.